Did I go live? I think I hit the live button. Am I live? Somebody give me a one if we're live. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. Sometimes things get kind of weird. We're covering the Nancy Guthrie case today, and we're talking about the sticky points. In other words, where everything just kind of gets congealed together, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. How do all these people know each other? But at the same time, the crime is also on the outside edges. And it's like there's a middle point. You know what I mean? So I heard like a couple people call it a nexus. Well, we've got one. We have a nexus, allegedly. Again, welcome to 1111 True Crime. We're going to be talking about that nexus and even a little bit more information that I figured out. And I'm like, okay, hold the phone. This is getting kind of weird. Weird, I tell you. But then what's not weird in the Nancy Guthrie case? Hope everybody is doing good today. Hey, Shayla. Oh, I look beautiful. Well, thank you. Hey, Grandma. Jenny Bill Smudger. Jennifer Swain in the house. Welcome back, love. Nikki UK, Mystery Diva. All kinds of fun people here. Fire tell. Our live chat is rolling in. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you, even if you're not chatting. If you're in the live, I also appreciate our beautiful, amazing replay crew. And so I've stocked the replay lounge with all kinds of goodies, all calorie free, of course. How's everybody doing? Judy Bill, wow. 56 months as a private eye. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you for your support and your generosity. And you have not just been a member, but you've been an active member that entire time. So thank you. Thank you. A little bit more. A little bit more. It's not groundbreaking, but I feel like nobody's hearing us on how important these connections may be. So let's get over, you guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's dig into it. Nexus, okay? Here's the deal. With the connection that we've all been looking for. Like every true crimer is like, I wonder how that Derek Kalila, the one that contacted Amy and Tommaso, got their number. How many times do we got to hear that? And I'm like, I'm screaming through my TV at him. I'm like, I've already done videos on it. So we're going to go back through it and add a little bit more information to it. Found out some information. But I want to break it down in a way that you can see how strange this connection really gets, because it gets really, really bizarre. So let's take this nexus and let's look at this. So we have Annie and Tommaso. Annie and Tommaso are Annie is the daughter of Nancy Guthrie, who is missing. Tommaso is her husband. At one point, they were allegedly the prime suspects. Well, Tommaso was. Now, the FBI has never cleared anybody, not even family. Sheriff Banano Nanos, he does what he likes. I don't think any of us are paying him any attention. He allegedly cleared them, but then he loves the Guthrie family, and that's how he feels, and he's biased, in my opinion. Okay? So I'm not saying anybody did anything. I'm asking, why are these people all connected? And what brought this Derek Kalila that made this, note to him? Where's the nexus? Where's the sticky point, the connection to Tommaso and Annie, that he would have their number? Yeah, it could be that, the numbers were public, they were on WhatsApp, whatever. But is there more? So let's look at this. I dug in a little bit, a lot of it, and I'm not the first one to discover this. I just went a little further. So we have this guy named Mojito. Now, Mojito is the resident DJ. Right here is Mojito. Let's show him to you. This is the resident DJ at Club Congress, and he has been for years. He also hosts a DJ event every first Friday at Club Congress in Tucson. Now, this gets interesting how close, when you went back and you listened to the interview room with Chris McDonough and his wife Karen, they were boots on the ground, and they took us to where Annie allegedly has her shop, which is Splinter Company, which is only 1.9 miles, less than 2 miles away from Club Congress, where all these connections allegedly are. That is interesting. It's 2 miles away. Okay, so why is he important? Where does he fit in? Let's walk through and let me show you how tight these connections are, okay? So here's an example. Let me just grab this and move it over. Here's an example of this DJ right here on August 1st. August 1st. Let me grab it with my little screenshotter. Let me get my screenshotter out. And then we'll just paste it right back on so I can make it really big. Okay, this is Mojito. And this event, Goth Event Saz, coming up, Alchemy with DJ Mojito at Club Congress in Tucson. It's August 1st of 2025 at 10 p.m. Okay? Hotel Congress. There's the place he's going to be. Now, what is interesting is when we look at this, we have Early Black, Tommaso's band, also the same exact date, but it's 7 p.m. So there you go. We have a DJ. How interesting. We have Tommaso. Of course there's a DJ. It's a bar, it's events, and all this good stuff. However, they go all the way back to 2017. So there's a long history between Early Black and DJ Mojito. Both at Club Congress, both at the Fly Trap, both hitting all these venues. But they're performing on August 1st, which is exactly to the day, 6 months till Nancy Guthrie goes missing. I find that very interesting. Exactly to the day, 6 months, because August 1st, Early Black performs at Club Congress at 7 p.m. When the set is done, he's handing it over to DJ Mojito at 10 p.m. on August 1st. Remember Derek Kalila. Keep him over here for a minute. Let's continue. So when I say they're performing at the same venue, at the same location, on the same night, they legitimately are opening each other's sets. So one's opening the set, the other one is following. You feel me? Now, let's talk about this. DJ Mojito, I went and just Googled him to see what would come up. Now, this is interesting. For all you that are looking for that guy that has that fake looking dark mustache that just doesn't sit right on the lip, we're going to be looking at that. A guy that likes to wear eyeliner, we're going to be looking at that. A guy that likes to wear bracelets, guess who? All these are answered by me saying DJ Mojito, who is connected to Kalila, but we'll get into it. So DJ Mojito, this is him looking natural. Let me grab a drink real quick. Sorry, guys. Okay. This is DJ Mojito on a normal day, where he's just not all fancied in costumes. But I thought that was interesting. So let's shrink her down. And I said that he still to this day is performing at Club Congress. Right here, we have Hotel Congress, same thing, Club Congress right here. Times Night Call presents First Fridays, and he's got, the crown of Jesus on his diagram here. And I want to come down here so that you can see June 5th was the first Friday of the month in 2026. So this month that we're in currently is when he's doing this at Club Congress. Alchemy with resident DJ Mojito, and it's an alchemy dark dance party with Mojito, and it tells you all about all the stuff. So this is current. This is June 5th of 2026. So he's still doing this, and he was also doing this for quite a many years. So it talks about DJ Mojito, and it says spins industrial dark wave and EBM music at Club Congress in downtown Tucson, Arizona. He hosts a monthly dance party called Alchemy on First Fridays. The event runs from 10 p.m. to close and is free to attend. You must be 21 years or older. And so right there, it gives you an idea that this is something that is going on currently. It's not in the past, it's current. Now, I said he likes to wear jewelry. Let me just click this link. We'll come back to it. Here he is. He's got his bracelet on this arm. He's got bracelets, multiple bracelets. Well, I don't know why, but I feel like I have a frog in my throat. Hold on. I want to grab the bracelet. I'm not saying it's him. I'm just showing you things. Let you be the judge. You see, he's got multiple bracelets on right there. So he likes to wear jewelry as a male. Interesting. We've all talked about all the different scorched fetish ball. Well, yep, right here, 809, he is, so August 9th, scorched fetish ball. And at the Rilto, whatever that is. So he has a relationship with Tommaso because they both inhabit the same venues, and I've showed you many times all the way back to 2017. He's been in the fly trap many times, and so has Tommaso. He's also the resident DJ and handles the bands that perform at Club Congress. He's like a manager of it. So when you book with Club Congress as a band, highly likely you're going to know Mojito. You're going to be working with resident DJ Mojito, because he's into managing all that kind of good stuff and has affiliation with Club Congress. So Tommaso and him, no doubt, not only have crossed paths, but 17 years, and he has to work with the DJ Mojito quite often, tells me there's a relationship. Now, the question we've all wanted to know is, how would Derek Kalila have a relationship with Tommaso? How would he got the number? How would he have, come upon this whole idea to contact Tommaso and be like, hey, did you get the Bitcoin? We're waiting for the transaction on our end. We are waiting. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back up here. We have mistress, distress, mistress. That is Derek Kalila's girlfriend, distress mistress. He's the secret mutilator. And what's wild is we have that same DJ that would know Tommaso, right? Right here, saying mom and dad with heart eyes, to this post of the distress mistress and the secret mutilator, like I've showed you guys. So right there, they're close enough that they're affectionately calling each other. Well, Mojito's calling the two of them mom and dad. Now listen, Mojito, what does that mean? Because when I first heard about DJ Mojito, I said Mojito. And everybody's like, no, 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 no. It's not Mojito, Mama D. It's a Spanish name. I'm like, oh, okay. How do I say it? They're like, Mojito. And they said it meant little son. So hold on. Check this out. Derek Kalila is being called mom and dad by DJ Mojito. DJ Mojito's nickname or alias, his DJ name is Mojito, little son. Not only that, but last video, I covered what Monks shared on Monk's Intrigue. Check out his channel. Mods, please put his link in chat if you would. Be so kind. On Monk's Intrigue, as well as on the interview room, Monks revealed, or was it the interview room? No, it was the Drunk Turkey show. Monks revealed that Derek Kalila, the same one that contacted Annie and Tommaso, had a previous thing happen that we're all like, what the hell? So what happened was this girl went missing. Her father takes his life because he feels guilty. She comes back. She had scammed this guy out of $15,000 that was in Mexico. She had went to Mexico. So the missing case is all over because they found her. She came home. She's so freaked out because her dad passed away that she reveals everything. It was a scam. She went down there, set up these people that wanted to become American citizens by faking a wedding. And the dude she swindled out of the money for $15,000 gets contacted by Derek Kalila under the name. Remember, DJ Mojito calls him mom and dad, calls the two of them mom and dad. He names his band or his alias, his DJ thing, DJ Little Son, my son. So we got son, we got dad, we got mom. Really weird scenario there. Check this out. So back to the missing girl who scammed the guy for $15,000. She's out of the picture now. Monk's Intrigue explained that it's 100% Derek Kalila's account. 100%, according to Monk's Intrigue, which I trust, named Dad, That Feels Good. Dad, That Feels Good. Contacts this dude that just got scammed for $15,000 publicly and says on the guy's Facebook, why have you not privatized this account? You're about to expose Amond and the rest. Now, that guy's account, this is in 2024, that guy's account disappears, and so does the guy. He now appears on missing posters. So you get this whole dad, that feels good, mom and dad. You got Mojito, which is my little son. What the hell is all that about? Okay, so Mojito, let me show it to you here, is a Spanish term of affection, and it is combined with two words, my hito, little son. It literally means my little son. People use it as a sweet nickname like honey or buddy. The female version is Majita, meaning my little daughter. The root word, it comes from Spanish words. My son. The suffix meaning little. I'm just saying. Are you kidding me? So I don't know what the Michael is his real name. I do not know his last name. I'm trying to find it, but Michael is his first name from everything I can find. So when we're looking for a nexus, how Kalila could have got Tommaso's phone number or connected to him, you have to ask. Mejito knew them both fairly well. Fairly well, it appeared by all appearances. Well, I decided to look it up to see if the secret mutilator ever played in Tucson. Turns out AI says Secret Mutilator is an electronic, industrial, and dark wave musical project created by Los Angeles-based artist DJ Matt O. So if Derek Kalila's real name is Derek Kalila, and he's going by Secret Mutilator, then what the hell does this mean that it's created by a DJ Matt O? See where I'm coming from? Says this act is closely tied to the Tucson music scene and regularly features at Club Congress. Notably performs live sets and dark disco events. The reference to the club likely comes from Club X, a live stream Twitch event hosted by Tucson's DJ Mojito, where Secret Mutilator has recorded exclusive sets. So they be like that. They be like that. So when we get this text that was sent to Annie and Tommaso, did you get the Bitcoin? We're waiting on our end for the transaction. You have to ask them questions. Oh yeah, and here, Derek Kalila, back after hacked MF. So he's got, he's claiming to have skills, tech skills to hack someone. Lanny says, I don't know how this group has not been caught. They are not very bright. Kathy Teresa Zawak. If Derek Kalila had nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie case, he would have to be so crazy to insert himself in by sending texts and calling Annie and Tommaso. Obviously, Derek knew them from the club scene, in your opinion. Thank you for saying in your opinion. Susie Q. Mojito looks like the drawing that monks did. That's what I was wondering. Like, let's go up here. Let's go up here. Look. Does he look like the drawing that monks did? I'm just asking. Look, he's got that funny mustache. Let's grab a picture. Let's just get the picture out of this post. Okay. Let's make it big so you can really see it. There we go. See that mustache? That's really strange to me. He cannot grow hair in the middle, right here. He cannot grow it. Okay. Let me write that down because I'm going to be doing some looking. Thank you, Crown Junkie. Thank you, Kay Haas. Appreciate you. Yes, Michael, and I won't say his full name out loud, but there it is. There it be, according to that person. NYS Team C receiving the notes. Okay, listen. There's no proof of death either. They could have said, like, if anybody had one of my family members would be able to tell the kidnappers something that only I would know, that they would be okay. Like, if my little sister was kidnapped, God forbid, she could be like, Taz pencil. And I would know that that was very important. I'm not going to tell you why a Taz pencil, but I would know they got my sister. After someone is no longer alive, there are things you can do. You could have wrote, This person has a mole on their left elbow. Okay, you could put that in the text so that they know you've got that person. You could have sent a picture. And if you're worried about metadata, if you're this dude that keeps pestering TMZ, which we don't even believe is real, okay? If you're that dude or that woman, as the FBI tends to believe, let me explain something to you. If you've got a phone hidden somewhere that's easy to get to if you know where to look, that has the video of Nancy Guthrie and the main perp and perp pictures of the other ones, but you don't want to give a screenshot of the video because you're worried about metadata, what kind of metadata do you think they're going to find on that phone when you have to hand it over? Anybody? Just say it. All right. I mean, just go sit in the corner, sit on the naughty step there until you think through shit, because it doesn't make no sense to claim you can't send a screenshot because the metadata might get you. Well, your metadata is going to be pretty serious when you hand the phone over. So when we're looking at this, you have to remember DJ Mojito is also, like I said, he's the host of The Unholy in Tucson. The Unholy was also attended and worked by Kayla Day. Kayla Day was arrested with Luke Daly. Luke Daly was detained on Friday the 13th in the Nancy Guthrie case. You got Kiki and this dude, which look fetish enough. I mean, come on, if you don't think that looks fetish, I'm pretty sure that looks fetish to me. So it kind of puts them all in a nexus. And so for everybody wanting to know where the nexus is, you've got long-term relationships here. And yeah, it would make a lot more sense that way. That's right. Go sit on the naughty step. I told you Nikki was going to say it. Vishnu says, watching from the beginning. Well, thank you, lovely. Mystery Diva says, at True Crime, you should be head of the FBI. Well, when Cash Patel retires, let me know. Mystery Diva, maybe that's the phone that DJ Mojito, a.k.a. Porch Guy, is holding. Who knows? Jane, I told Mama she was going on naughty step yesterday. Yeah, Nikki threatened to put Mama D on the naughty step. Hey, Danielle, welcome back. I hope that you're feeling good and everything's going good for you. Smudger says, what have I done for the naughty step, Jennyville? Smudger, you be good or posters are going out. You know what I'm talking about. Inside joke. She was missing yesterday in chat. We went from one live to the next over on my newest channel, Inspired Canvas, where I paint. And she didn't come back on part 2. And so Nikki says, you got 1 minute, posters are going up. It was just cute. Kathy Takes a Walk says, come on, the awful legacy media doesn't ask more questions and draw these connections. YouTubers are way better at investigative journalism than the regular media. Seeking Justice says they all have a bunch of ruggies, if you ask me, and they must know some dealers. Cough, cough. L and Z. Who's L and Z? Hey, Grandma, what if the ransom emails were from a burner phone? She says, I'm here. Smudger says, I'm here. Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about this. So, we went with Chris McDonough. If you watched the interview room, we followed him along as he shared Splinter, which is a place where jewelry is Annie Guthrie's jewelry is allegedly there. Maybe not now, but has been for most of the time. Okay. He was saying that it's in the nexus. It could be the nexus, the hub of all the connecting little parts. The location is so bizarre because there's a soup kitchen and there's homeless and there's this. Well, it's 1.7 miles. No, 1.9 miles. It says 1.7, but if you're driving it, it's 1.9. Okay. You literally only have to go a few blocks from Splinter Company, where Annie's jewelry is, to Club Congress. So I was looking at it, and it literally says a short direct trip across the country. Or, I'm sorry, the city. Traveling from Splinter Collective Warehouse to Club Congress in Tucson involves a short direct trip across the city. The route is 1.7 miles and takes 7 minutes. You head east from the Splinter Collective. You turn right on North Main Avenue. You take a left on West Broadway Boulevard, and then you turn left on East Congress Street. You can bike or walk it quite easily. So let's look at that, you guys. Here's the map. Let me get this out of our way. Okay. So right here, right up here, let me make it bigger. You can see Splinter Collective Warehouse, right? And then you can see the Wardle Kitchen, which is what we're talking about, the soup kitchen, I believe. All right. As you follow straight down here, you're going to take a left, and you have to go this way because it's a one-way street. Otherwise, it would be literally under a mile or right at a mile. It's a 10-minute little drive, and that's because it's a one-way street. And guess where you be? Club Congress. Boom. Just saying. Just saying. Now, listen to this about Club Congress. That's right, you guys. We only have 139 likes, which is amazing. Thank you for every one of those. But can we get it a little higher? The rest of you? I've got 237 of you. And did you see the lights flicker? You keep getting hacked. Sorry, Samantha. You bought a new phone, but it doesn't work? Oh, my gosh. Okay, you guys. This is information about Club Congress, which has quite a history. Now, I'm not implying Club Congress had anything to do with anything, but I wanted to learn a little bit about this. Okay, let's scoot it ahead so we don't get a cover.
We're over 100 years old at this point. It was originally built to attend to all the guests coming off the railway right here across the street from this building. All the people, had all the modern luxuries of hot and cold running water, everything. It was very fancy at the time. Over the years, it's transformed itself in many ways. Probably one of the biggest transformations was in 1934. We had a big fire that took away our whole third floor. However, during that very night, we had some special guests in the building. The John Dillinger gang was staying with us at that time, which was quite a bit of notoriety gained from that when the group was upstairs when the firefighters came in and were asked to leave, and they didn't want to leave, so they finally convinced them. The firefighters finally convinced them to go outside on the big ladder outside, down to the ground floor. They grabbed their bags, and the guys gave them a $13 tip to the firefighters, which was a big tip at the time. And they grabbed their bags, went downstairs, and they were super heavy bags. And they opened up the bags and found $28,000 in cash and all these Tommy guns. So one of the guys back at the fire station realized that this was Dillinger's gang because he knew this from True Detective magazine. So the Tucson Police Department is rightfully proud that they're the only law enforcement agency ever to capture the John Dillinger, public enemy #1, without a single gunshot fire. From about 34 till about 1985, it just existed as this hotel as the fortunes of downtown rose and fell, and was taken over by the Oseran family, who's owned it since. And since then, they've transformed it in this next big iteration. We opened up a nightclub, changed the hotel to be more of a boutique hotel. We opened up a restaurant, the Cup Cafe. And so for the last 37 years, it's become this big cultural hotspot with a lot of activity, a place for the arts, and has grown since then.
Okay. A place for the arts. Same as Splinter, Annie's place. Well, not Annie's place, but where she sells her jewelry. Also hosts these performers, acrobats, and all kinds of good stuff. So they're all in the same type of venue. It's all exploring the arts. And I'm all about exploring art. I'm an artist myself. Um, However, I'm not a fetish artist. Just saying that. But you get the idea. The Dillinger gang got
We've
caught
had the
there.
nightclub, the Club Congress, which opened in '85. We added another Plaza venue, which is another 700 cap venue. The room we're sitting in right now is the Century Room, which we opened up last year, which is a jazz club. So this old hotel has a lot of life in it, and it's no museum by any means. It's very active with hotel, restaurant, and 3 venues all under one roof.
Now he's since retired, and they have a new person doing it. Now look at this. They have haunted motel rooms you can stay in, just if you were wondering. So they definitely have haunted motel rooms. I find that very, very peculiar. Now let's go back up here to Mojito. Let me see, where is he? Right here? Is this the one that has the... Yeah. Okay. Let me share this website. So we're going to take this down, and I am going to... Here we go. Here's Mojito. Interdisciplinary resident DJ, promoter, event producer, queerdo, nyctophiliac, enigma, and clown. Clown. Huh. Okay. Let's make this smaller because it's at 250. I want you to check this dude out. Look at this. Lord have mercy. He likes to do clowny things. He does. I don't know, y'all. I find it weird. The Royal Room. Okay. Don't need to see what that is. Look at this. I think I accidentally hearted it. What in the world? Says, take your dog to the goth club. He's got a man that's a dog. Okay. We'll just leave that. Here he's got some lovely clown makeup on. Okay. He's not only into fetish, he's also into satanic things as well. Here's another clown outfit. So weird, y'all. Here, I thought it was interesting because, you know, I'm not looking at his butt. I could care less, but I was looking at his figure to see if it looked like Porch Guys. It says the view at the club if you're good. Yeah, okay. Whatever. See that space? He can't grow a mustache there. He cannot grow a mustache there. No matter what picture you look at, he ain't got no mustache in the middle. Yeah, Blue Flame. Thank the Lord you were talking about DJ. I've been yelling at my screen too. Maureen said the porch guy would have pretty eyes. DJ uses bite lights. He works for Western National Parks. I got to write that down. Western National Parks. I'll be Googling all that. Yes, Jennifer is back in our house. Cindy Lee May, thank you for the $10 snooper chat. You said, I honestly do not believe in coincidences, and timing is essential for all things. The truth will be found, and unfortunately, karma will prevail. God bless everyone and keep your faith. Thank you. Thank you. Lesky says, evil clowns trying to conjure up demons. In your opinion, T is associated with a lot of darkness. Samantha says, did you see the medium? She says she knows where Nancy. They all say that. And she shows a SS of the area, and you see Nancy's face. Oh, cool. All right. Kathy takes a walk. Gosh, it seems Nancy Guthrie's daughter was associated with some interesting people. The poor woman should have moved closer to her son or Savannah. I wouldn't take my dog. I wouldn't even take me there, let alone my puppies. Brooks says, very, very weird. Mama D hearted it for all of us. He'll get out here. He'll be like that dang woman. Seeking Justice says he file. Looks like he's run the hair trimmer in the middle of his head. Yeah, he did. Thank you, Ish. Thank you. Gail, welcome back, Gail. Somewhat bunch of weirdos. Julie says, I thought the space in the middle of his mustache was weird. Never saw that before. So I want to show you. I'll show you the space. All right, let's just start. That's one of the main reasons I brought this up. Okay, let's look at this one. See the spot? See the spot right there? Let's take a better look at it. Oh, by the way, he's a Gemini, which is an air sign. Okay, let's go back over here. Oh, if I do that, I'll have to lose the website. So I'll just post it there and go back to the website. I'll stay on the website with you. We'll just grab some to look at when we're done. All right. Oh my God, I hearted another one. That's so messed up. I'm not meaning to, you. Okay, this little dude has the fakest looking mustache I ever seen in my life, but it's real. It's dark, it's bushy, and he has that little goatee, right? He also can't grow his mustache in the middle. Can you put Monk's photo next to him? All right, let me see. Let me get it off website. Let's go back to PowerPoint because I don't want to. Okay. Monk's intrigue. Okay. Let's go there. We're going there. Hold on a minute. I got to go get his face of what he drew. Was it a video? Yeah, a video. Okay, hold on. Let me grab
and I'm
Monk's
hoping that
link.
you don't like channels that do that as well.
Okay, here's Monk's Intrigue's link. There you go. All right, let me go through it and find where he does the drawing. And maybe this isn't it. Oh, no, we'll see. I think it is the drawing. Okay. Hold on. All right. Holy crap. Okay. All right, hold on. We got to go back to the PowerPoint. Oh, I did. I took you to the PowerPoint. What do you think? Look at this. Yo, it's creepy. It's creepy. Okay, nice guy next door. What? MNJ, Annie and Tomato, and their circle of friends are all creeps in your opinion. Julie says his eyebrows are too groomed. He looks like the guy in the mask. Samantha says, I believe they are close to an arrest. They are waiting for Derek to go to trial to get info of him. If he gives police information, they can lock up Annie and Tommaso, in your opinion. Nah, he's too gay and tall. I wonder how tall he is. That's a good question. How tall? I can't really Google it. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. We're going to go back to the website. Over here. Over here. All right, let's take the PowerPoint down. I want you to notice as we scroll, like this one. See his missing part of his mustache there? He can't grow it there. We were all looking for, look, here. Can't grow it right in the middle. Here. Can't grow it right in the middle, right? He's got that missing problem there. Problem with the mustache. Problem with the, here, a clown. Missing that little spot. They say this person may have padded up. Missing that spot on the lip, right? Look at the lip. The lip. Oh, this looks like so much not fun. Oh. Look. Wait. How do we rewind? Okay, we can't. So we got to watch it all the way. I don't know, man. Let's just start it over. I can't watch it all the way. Look at his body, y'all. Look at his body. Look at his body. Okay, we're going to have to capture that so that we can watch it without having to watch this fat person. Hold on. Okay. We're going to record the center and then click on it so that we can get him right away moving. Oh, I can't. I have to start it. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can't start it till then. Dang it. Hold on, y'all. We'll get it. All right. We got him. Let's go back over to this. Let's just put this on there. Let's make it bigger. Get rid of all this nonsense. We're working on the fly. Watch his body. We only got that much of it. See, he's got a little bit of a pot belly. He's not that skinny, y'all. And this is much more relative to the timeline. Look. Do you see his little pot belly? And he tends to keep that knee bent. Okay, let's go back over to the website. And we'll see if we catch anything else. Oh, good gracious. Yeah. Okay, again, right there in the middle of the face. He's missing that spot of the mustache. He is very stiff, isn't he? Here you can see more of his body. I'm just asking questions, y'all. What was that about over here? Little kids are there. Lord. Okay. Let me see what else we got. This is Atlantis more upset. Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, here he's a clown again. Again, he can't grow hair in the middle of the mustache. Okay. Wait a minute. There he is. There he is right there. Let's see what he's going to do. What? Y'all! It says, rate my performance. 1, boo, tomato. How funny when we call Tommaso tomato. I know it doesn't mean anything. I'm just showing you. Okay, let's see his moves. He does look thin, but if he suited up in double layers to look fat, he's got the legs for it. Okay, let's watch him walk backwards again. I'll close it and we'll reopen it. I don't know. I don't even know what he thinks he's doing. I'd like to see him walk. Let's see what he's doing here. Okay, it's just a picture. There he's on stage with flames. Is he moving? Look, he's got that thing on like the backpack would be. Just saying. Creepy feller. What's this one? Well, that's disturbing. There he's got the whole red eye, blue eye. Costumes welcome. Oh no, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? He's a poser. Grandma says, I really think face to sunk in to be the perp, in your opinion. Too sunk in? Okay. It's morning here, Australia. Just got to put off my breakfast with that one. Mr. Diva, honey, every one of them match. Okay, it doesn't pay. Monks is right. It doesn't pay to do overlays because everybody matches. So we have to take it part by part, I feel. That's just how I feel. Brooke says I would compare the brows to the close-up ones. Look at this one. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There it is. It could pad up. I don't know. I just wanted you to see this deal because it's so weird. He's a Satanist. He believes in fetish. He's into DJ music. He knows Tommaso. Says, be crime, do drag. Yeah. Be crime, do drag. There you go. Ugh, he looks scary. Oh, what a beautiful look. I bet his mama's so proud of him. Ooh, how interesting. He did the ultraviolet light for us here. That's interesting. Seeking says, I'm thinking they're a bunch of Fruit Loops. All right, you guys. So this fetish world here, my whole point, let me go back over to this. All right, so I personally think this person has more than one mask on, and I think they're a lot thinner than what this person looks like. But it is weird. It is weird. Like, let's make it the same. That's weird to me. His mustache is not right. DC mustache matches. Okay. All right. Well, the main point, the nexus being that when we look at this situation, Tommaso knows him, DJ Mojito. DJ Mojito definitely knows Dad, which is Derek Kalila to him, who Dad, that feels good, is Derek Kalila's other alias, plus secret mutilator. Mojito means my little son. It's getting too weird for me. It's getting too weird. Okay, Jacqueline says zoom in on the eyes with the pic of the IR light, please. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go back. Okay. She wants us to go back over here, and we've got to zoom it in. Let's see what happens. Should I get a picture? We'll grab a picture of it. And then we'll come back over. We'll put that here, and we'll stretch it out so that you can look at the eyes better. And we'll put it back on this. I don't know, though. With it, keep in mind, it would have been dark that night. Somebody would open their eyes up wider, DC looks more sus, in your opinion? DJ looks feminine? Indeed. A lot of people thought it was a female. These people need mental therapy. Those videos are wild and weirder. I can't even show you some of them. They're very, very disturbing. Very disturbing. Red Dog, right, good point. Red Dog, he knows how to disguise and act. I do find it strange. We'll save that little picture. That way we have it for later. So, with a different way to look at the case for a minute, you know, it's almost as if they're bringing all this information up about, you know, these letters that are, so the second letter, the second ransom letter that wasn't a ransom, finally they legitimate confirm that they said Nancy passed away. Prove it. There's no proof in that. It's almost as if they want the world to know that Nancy passed away. And I keep going back to, who does that benefit? Certainly not captives, people, because they're not going to get as much money or any money if they don't have proof of life. So it doesn't bid well for them. The only people that would benefit from the world knowing that Nancy passed away, the only people that would benefit is beneficiaries. And I'm all like, that's so weird to me. He had lots of layered clothes. That's my point. That's my point. Chat's flying, so forgive me. Chanson says, I see the satanic stuff as more performative and making a statement, but I think I stand alone in this, in your opinion. Well, we welcome your opinion. Jan Funk says, I will watch replay. Thank you, Jan. Good to see you. Chloe says, good chance Annie doesn't know it's the tomato and his crew. Maybe. Brooke says, I know months ago some people were saying that definitely looked into DJ connected to Tomato. Well, that was me, too. I've been on it for months. Like, you can go back. You can go back months ago. I'm just re-showing you more information. Can't even grow a normal beard. Thank you, Julie. I'll say either DC or LD. Kurt the Marlowe, that guy holds phone in left hand. Porch guy was left-handed. Yeah, DJ Mojito, I believe. Let me just go back and see if we can see anything that shows you. From everything I see, he is left-handed. Yeah, here. Okay, he would he'd be working the buttons with his right, I would imagine, and have his left up to his ear, right? If he weren't. So there's one left-handed pose. Let's see here. But then again, this one's showing that he's smoking a cigar, but he's eating with the right, so he's doing both activities. And people can smoke with both hands. Let me see if there's anything else that shows him doing right or left. I'm just scrolling, y'all, just scrolling. I mean, it goes on for days. Oh, look at this lovely picture. Wow. There is with the owner of Club Congress, or what? Not the owner, the main dude of Club Congress. I don't know who the guy going that is. Look, he definitely wears bracelets. Look at that. I'm looking for left or right, either one. Okay, here he takes the picture with his right, the selfie, but he's posing with his left, so who knows? Here he's putting his left hand up to his head. I'd like to see something that he's like writing or something. So that would help a lot. Oh, my gracious. What's this one? a bag over his head, and he's wearing a kilt. That's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Creepy dude. Creepy. What's he doing here? Oh, he's got a drink. Thought he was peeing on the sidewalk. I don't know, y'all. I don't have anything that tells me if he's left or right-handed or how tall he is. And I would like to know more. Let's look at his shoes. His shoe choice. Let me show you this. Let's get the chat off the screen. Let me show you that. Maybe if I scroll it up. Maybe if I make it smaller, you can see his shoes. No. Okay. I don't know. I'm just looking at these shoes. I think these are weird shoes. So we're going to have to take it back over. These are his shoes. Let's go back. I'm flipping back and forth here because that other screen wouldn't let you see. These are the shoes. One pair. He has a lot of shoes. But these are the kind of shoes that he likes to wear. He has an erogenistic image look. How can be either male or female depending on theatrical makeup and clothing, in your opinion. Thank you, Lesky. Have you done amazing work on this case? Thank you, Samantha. What does Kalila do? Scams people, apparently. AMG, the photo of him in those shorts, his arm is hanging just to the, like the porch guy walking up to the door. Oh, I got to go back. Okay. Let's go back now to the website. So I wanted you to see the shoes. Those are some of the shoes that he wears. All right, let's go back and see what you mean by the way he's hanging his arm. I don't know where it was. I don't see him hanging his arm now. I'm sure it was there or you wouldn't have said it, but he could fit, he's got a weird look. He's got definitely a weird body. I say that because, I mean, he could be porch guy shape. Where'd you see him hanging his arm? I'm still looking. Did I pass it? What's this one? Okay, weird, weird, weird. Here's one for you. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge. We're way, way over on time, but those are Van tennis shoes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at the bracelet. Exactly. Put the pictures side by side. Permanent jewelry, permanent makeup liner. Maybe. Yep. You had a lot of info on this way back. Seems like the dots connect. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Red Dog. Thank you. All right, you guys. So it's there. There's definitely some connection. Doesn't mean they did anything just because they happen to know Derek Kalila and they happen to know Tommaso. I'm not saying he did anything, but it definitely brings a lot of connections that look suspicious to me. Derek Kalila did do something. He's charged with a federal crime. Everybody wants to know the nexus. What's the sticky situation that holds it all together? Where's the glue? Well, I don't know. Could it be mojito? I don't know. Wonder which one has a white kid? That's a good question. Cindy, I'm taking care of a homeless man who looks better than this character. Well, and I wasn't the only one that found out about DJ Mojito. Other creators found out too. They did their own research. I did mine. We all did our research, and we've come up with a lot of information, but nobody wants to talk about it. In mainstream media, they just want to keep asking the same old question. And they're like, wonder what that connection could be with Derek, Khalil, and Tommaso. Like out of the blue. Is it really? I don't know. Yeah, but that tattoo doesn't appear on the FBI version. The tattoo appears on Nancy Grace's version. Keep in mind, the FBI has already enhanced with AI the video they have, and then Nancy Guthrie's team over enhanced. So we have no idea if there's actually a tattoo or not. If you look at Nancy Grace's, yeah, it looks like a tattoo. But if you look at the FBI's, you can see a bracelet. I don't see a tattoo, but I'll let you be the judge of that. All right, my lovelies, we are running late for the next live. We're going to do 3 of 3 today. And in the next live, I want to know about this DJ Mojito. We already know Khalil did something. He's got the charges, like I said. But my question is this DJ Mojito involved at all? Or am I just barking up the wrong tree? I might not even be barking up his tree. I'm just looking at everything. I'm just asking questions. But I want the truth in the Nancy Guthrie case. So if you continue on with me, get ready to do the time warp. We're going to make the jump. And if this is where you leave me, I love you to the moon and back. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you to each and every one of you that have hit like. Maybe you subbed up. Maybe you shared the video. Or after the live, you've come back and left me a comment. Or you hyped it up. Whatever you've done to support me, I greatly appreciate you. Including the snooper chats, my beautiful members, my private eyes, my gorgeous mods. I want to say thank you to all my beautiful mods. And I will see you again in just a moment. Look, my dogs know. They're already up to me. Like Jack's between my knees. He's on my chair. He's like, Mom, pet me. We're gonna get to move around. Silly puppy.
To the dirt I shall return when my eyes are closed. In the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I am here to stay. Destiny will overcome, though I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise from the darkness to